Hey, so this is for anyone that's having to deal with severe allergies to cedar living in Austin. I'm still having to deal with it myself. I've never had to deal with allergies ever in my life. If anything, I get a little bit sniffly, and that's pretty much it. But this year, in this December 2021, going into 2022, it really hit me. The cedar really hit me. I didn't get COVID, I didn't get Delta, I didn't get Omicron, I didn't get anything. But cedar fever kicked my butt, and it still kind of is. My face was all puffy. My eyes were super itchy. My throat was itchy. I didn't have throat pain, but it was itchy. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You can still kind of hear it because I'm still battling it, but now I can breathe. Anyway, so let me show you what you have to do. There's this vaccine that you can take, but it kind of takes a few months for it to kick in. And so since I'm late to the game, basically, so I can't do that. So if you're kind of on the same boat, this is what you have to do. Every single day until it goes away. Supposedly late February, maybe March. So anyway, this is what you have to do. You have to take Zyrtec every day. And you have to pair it up with this other allergy medicine. I just got the Costco brand for, it has the same ingredients as Claritin. Make sure it says non-drowsy so that you make sure it says non-drowsy. Because if it doesn't specify, then and you take it when you wake up in the morning, it's going to make you sleepy like 2 hours later. So anyway, so take one that's non-drowsy. Just one. Take Zyrtec. And then if you absolutely need to, you can take a non-drowsy nasal decongestion of any sort. And then if you also need it, which I had to use all of this consistently, every single one of these things for like 10 days, 7 to 10 days before it actually started to work. It was really, really bad for 3 days. My nose was so, it was inflamed, like, because I was blowing so much, I think my sinuses became inflamed. I didn't get a sinus infection, I never did, but I still would not be able to breathe at night, and I can't sleep comfortably breathing through my mouth. I don't know how some people can do that, but I wasn't able to. So I was very sleep deprived, and I was in a very, very, very bad mood. So much so that I was looking into Airbnbs because I'm like, this is bullshit. There is no way that I'm going to deal with this crap for the next 60 days, maybe 90 days. Who knows? So anyway, I was looking at Airbnbs, but it was, it's crazy expensive. It would have been like $2,000 for just a 1 month because anyway, I have to come back at the end of January. So anyway, stick to these things. Eventually, after 7 days, it should work and you'll be able to breathe again. So anyway, so this is like Flonase. Flonase is okay to use, just not Afrin. Afrin, you become dependent on it, and it comes back with a vengeance. Don't use it. Don't use it. I used it one time because I absolutely needed to sleep. And you can do that, but do it one time and then wait 3 days, and then you can use Afrin again. But this is a really good one. This sinus rinse, it's uncomfortable, but it's really good. It's really good to flush out everything in your sinuses so that it doesn't turn into an infection. So you use this, and then you put these little packets, just one little packet, and I would probably do this maybe once every other day. Okay, so on top of these things that you have to take and do on a daily basis, you definitely have to change the air filter in your house, one that's for allergens. You have to do that. Your house has to be really clean. You have to vacuum often. My house is typically really clean, but I don't dust as much as I have to right now. So that's that. Also, this might seem really crazy, but when you go outside, even to say hi to the neighbors, I don't know, you have to wear a raincoat. This is what I do. You wear a raincoat. you wear a face mask, glasses, and a hat. That's how bad it got for me. I want to be able to sleep at night. So I will go through all these measures so that I can ensure a proper sleep. So I wear all these things, and then when I come back inside, I take my raincoat off and I turn it inside out and I hang it close to the door so it all stays like right there. If I drag any cedar in, it's at least like it's concentrated in one part of my house instead of all of it. And then I take my mask off and my glasses and my hat. So when I go and take my dog on a walk, I have to wear all that stuff. And that should be good until Cedar goes away. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm not a fan of wearing a face mask, but I kind of have to, even when I'm driving. I'm like that crazy person that you see in the car sometimes that they're driving windows up and everything in their own incubator. And on top of that, you're wearing a face mask. That's how bad, that's how traumatized I'm left after cedar fever. So, but that should help. That should help. If you have a dog, sometimes I grab like the vacuum, the one with the long stick, and I have to vacuum a little bit because he's so furry. It's fine. I stopped doing that because I thought that was a little bit too much, and he was freaking out. It doesn't hurt him, but anyway, but yeah, they drag in a lot of stuff too. So maybe I should have left that part out because everybody's going to freak out and think that it's animal cruelty, which is not. But anyway, I bet some of you will think of doing that now that I mentioned that, and it does help. So yeah, that's all I have for you. I hope it helps.